have achieved the level where we put it out in front, tell her take it, she takes it. Then we put a little jump there and drop it over the jump and have her go over it, which she enjoys. Then we started doing what's called a walking fetch, where you lay out a line of dumbbells and you walk along and tell her take it, and you give a twitch of that leash and start hurrying her up. And I'll show you what that looks like.
Okay.
We have a variety of dumbbells here, of which she has a very strong opinions about which one she likes and which one she doesn't. This one she doesn't like.
I think there one is I brought one with me when I came, so one of them is hers.
Huh?
One of them is hers. I don't know if you're using hers, but I brought one with me when I brought her.
Yes, we are using that.
Okay. Kahlan.
Well, what I
Kahlan, heel.
really would like is that when we show her a dumbbell, that she would snap that thing up. So I'm not going to have you do.
Hey, come over here.
This is not hers. Where is hers? This is something that I'll show you, but it's not something that I actually have her doing with you today.
Hey, sit.
Well, I don't understand where her dumbbell is. But anyway, let me take the dog here for a minute. Come on, Kahlan. And I like to always start our lesson with something that's just really, really easy. Kahlan, sit. Good dog. Take it. Good dog. Good. Leave it. Oh, that was very, very good. Come here. Here. Sit. No dog training lessons over here, honey. Take it. Good dog. Sit. Leave it. Good. Action. So now I'll show you this. What you do in walking fetch, Bob, is you start using whatever equipment that you train the dog on to pressure her to take the dumbbell really quickly. In this case, since she was trained with a choke collar, take it. Look, wrong one. Here, take it. Good dog. Sit. Good. Sit. Good. Now, take it. Give it a quick twitch of that leash. You see? Leave it. Take it. Good dog. Sit. Sit. Leave it. You can leave it now. Thank you. Good. Take it. Twitch. You see what I'm doing there? Good. Leave it. Good. So anyway, that's what we've been doing with that. So what we're going to do now with you, though, is some very simple things. We're going to go back and review a couple of steps. Sit. Good. So now you'll take that, and of course when we do the force fetch, we use just a training collar there. So now with if you hold that in your left hand, and then with your right hand, you're going to hold it this way, okay, like this.
Okay.
So the bell has to be clear for her to take it.
Right.
You see, you hold it out there. Now, should she go to take it, see this? Now look, should she go to take it, you would stop her. She cannot take it till you tell her to do it.
Okay.
Okay? So you hold out there and tell her take it.
Take it.
Good.
Good
Praise.
girl. Good
Praise,
girl.
praise, praise.
Good
Good
girl.
job. Good. And then you can take it and tell her leave it or
Leave it.
Good.
Good girl.
And then we'll do that again.
Okay. Switch hands here.
Take your time.
Nope.
Just stop her.
Take it.
Good. Now there you shoved
Good
it
girl.
into her mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize you did that.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Go ahead and take it again. Okay. Leave it.
Leave it.
Good. Now, what we also would like is that you not take it out of her mouth. That you would simply hold it there on the take it part, and she would reach out and get it. and then you put your hand on it and say, leave it, she should take her mouth off of it.
Okay.
She's been under some pressure here about the retrieving, and that has caused her to kind of lock onto it just a little bit. But we really don't want to say leave it and pull it out of her mouth. We want to say leave it and then she just comes off of it.
Okay.
Okay, would be what we're really looking for. Let's try that again. Hold it out there, make sure she doesn't go for it, and then take it.
Take it.
Good. Now,
Good girl.
you may have moved that somewhat toward the dog when you did that. When you said take it, she kind of hesitated and you kind of moved it toward the dog just a little bit. You don't. When you put it out there, that's where it is. Take it, and then whatever you have to do with the leash there, you would hold it in the same place. She's got to go to where it is. Okay? So what we need to do here with your left hand is kind of shorten your grip there, because you may need to use that.
Okay.
You may need to use that leash to pressure the dog a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So put your hand on it and then tell her leave it. I'm thinking you'll be using your right hand there. Good girl. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, very nice. Good job. Okay. So let's just have your right hand do all the dumbbell work and your left hand stay on the leash.
I'm just going to turn a little bit because I have a little trouble reaching.
All right. We can just motor right on down here somewhere where it's more convenient for you.
Yeah.
Get her squared up. Sit.
Sit.
Good.
Kahlan. No.
Take it.
Take it.
Good.
Good girl.
Good. Good. Now, go ahead and put your hand on the bell here and take it. Leave it.
Leave it.
Good. Good. Now, good. I want you to have a short grip here because you need to occasionally give her a twitch to make her there. Now, I'd like you to move forward till the dog is kind of square with you, so you're both headed the same direction.
Heel.
Say heel. Sit.
Sit.
Sit. And sit straight. Good. Now, you can just drop the dumbbell out there. Tell her take it.
Take it.
Good. Good. Excellent.
Sit.
Super.
I know.
And then go ahead
Sit.
and have her sit. Nicely done. And go ahead and retrieve your dumbbell.
Leave it.
Good.
Good boy.
Perfect.
Good girl.
Now,
Good girl.
what we want to start adding to this now is a front delivery. So you'll drop that out there. Tell her take it. When she gets it, you call her to come and you go in reverse and bring the dog up into a front sit. And you may remember when I was working with you at class, I had you give her a very early sit command. Now I know that the dog comes in the ring and sits and you don't tell her to do that, but this is not the ring, this is dog training. So go ahead and tell her sit.
Sit.
And drop it out there. Tell her take it.
Take it.
Now give her a jerk. Take it.
Take it.
Jerk it again.
Take it.
Good.
No.
Now, if we're able to pull up on that a little bit like this. Take it. Take it. Take it. Good. Now back up with a delivery. Say come.
Come.
And back your chair up.
Front.
There you go. Good. And sit.
Sit.
Perfect. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Now you can have her come to heel after you take your dumbbell.
Leave it. Good girl.
Good.
Heel.
Good girl. Big praise.
Good girl. Sit.
Good. So you'll notice now that she's with it further out away from you, that she's seeing if you're going to make her do it or not.
Yeah.
Now we've been, you remember collar conditioning, where we teach the dog to turn the collar off by performing, like coming when called. Engage the collar, you know, just a tingle. Just teach her to turn the collar off. And we are not at a place where we're ready for you to do that, but I think ultimately to pressure the dog to take the collar, you're not going to be able to use the leash as effectively as you need to. So we're going to be wanting to do that with the electric collar, but we're just not there yet. Go ahead and drop it in front of her there. Tell her to take it.
Take it!
Now, what happened there is that the dog went to take it and you moved your hand like that and it stopped the dog.
Okay, I wasn't aware of moving my hand. Okay.
So these little subtle things make a difference with a dog that's new to working with you. Kahlan, take it. Take it. Take it. Now she's just being
stubborn,
naughty. Probably would do better with a nylon collar on the dog for that sort of pressure, but for the snappy quick take it there, we're probably going to do better with this one. Why don't you motor forward just a few feet here so you're square with the dog. Good. Sit.
Sit.
Good. Now I'm going to put it where I want it to be.
Okay.
Now tell her take it.
Take it!
Jerk it. Jerk. Pull it up snug. Now, I wouldn't jerk. Yeah, what you want here is steady pressure on the dog, like this. Just a steady pull. We can experiment a little bit and see what works better for you. So if she's on it, that's not on it. You're just covering it with your chin. One of the little tricks that dogs do. Now you'll notice that your dog started out retrieving very nicely, didn't she? Everything we asked her to do, she did. And then she decided to see just how important that was to you.
Yeah.
Let me get a different collar for you.
Okay. You tried to test me, huh? No idea who that is.
Now, after, in dog training in general, when you have a couple of failures, then you go back to a previous stage of training for a moment. So hold it out in front of her face and tell her to take it.
Take it.
Good. And praise.
Good girl.
Dog.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good. Now, let's just have her hold it for a bit while you say heel and just kind of motor around here any old place you want. If she were to drop it, you would say no, stop, pull up on the leash and keep it tight and I'll help you out.
Okay.
Okay? Just tell her heel and
Heel.
start driving around.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. Good girl.
Good girl.
Stop and have her sit and praise her.
Sit. Good girl.
Good dog.
Good girl.
Good. Now, go ahead and take the dumbbell.
Sit. Why does that? Everybody, take it.
Good. Now hold it out there and tell her to take it again. Kahlan, take it.
Kahlan. Kahlan. No. Sit.
Good.
Kahlan. Take it.
There you go. Good,
Good girl. Good girl.
Good girl. Atta puppy. So you don't want to fail too many times before you make it easier for her. Go ahead and drive her around again.
Okay. Let's go, kid. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Stop and sit with her. Nice dog. Quiet
Good
praise.
girl. Good girl.
Good.
Good girl.
Pet her though.
Good
Good
girl.
dog. Good. In class, you may recall that I felt that you might be using more food and less touching, and that whether you don't use the food as much or not would be up to Sally, but I would definitely tell you that you need, when you praise the dog, to be touching her more.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead and drive around just a little bit more.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Sally?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Good.
We're actually at a point with Zed where we're trying to use less food as well.
Good.
So
Good. Has to happen someday.
yeah.
Whenever you're ready, you can stop with her and then have her take it again.
Sit.
Good.
Good girl.
So we're doing some nice holding and carrying for you, and then we'll have her take it there at your side again.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Okay. So use your right hand for that.
Okay. Come on a little forward, kid. Come on.
Tell her heel.
Heel.
Sit.
Sit.
Good.
Leave it.
Good.
Good.
Now, I want you to have her take it again.
Take it.
Now you're putting it in her mouth. Okay, that's fine. But just beware of what your hand is doing. You present and your hand stays still. And then whatever happens after that, pressuring the dog, she takes it, she doesn't, whatever, does the same thing. Now, one of the things that we've been doing here, because it may take a moment once you start to put your hand on there for you to get a good grip, is that the dog needs to hold it securely until she hears the proper word. Okay? So I might do some of this. You see? I might do a little bit of, as soon as she releases, I take my hand away. Should she drop it, hold. You see what I'm doing there? To get her to be nice and steady with that. Now reach out and just touch it a little bit yourself. Hold it. Tell her hold.
Hold.
Good. Put your hand on it without taking it. Tell her leave it.
Leave it. I drop
Good.
it. And I drop
Now
it.
tell her to pick it up for you.
Take it. No.
Pull up tight. Pull up nice and tight. Take it. Take it. Stick it. Take it. Now I've had Debbie working her out of the wheelchair too, by the way. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to put up with that crap. Now you are so much better than that. You get down there and get that dumbbell. You better get it. Oh man, we always go through a stage somewhere, Bob, where dogs tell you, frankly, I'd rather die than take it. And that's when you demonstrate your willingness. Later you'll be doing this with the collar. Now, take it. Hold. Come here. Good dog.
I'm going to back the car out now and close the garage door.
Okay. Sit. Good. Kahlan, take it. Good dog. Leave it. You can leave it now. Good girl. All right. Kahlan, take it. There you go. Now when she felt the collar pressure that time, she was eager to make sure it didn't go that extra distance. Sit. Now. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Boy, she is locking on it now. Good. Come here. Good dog. Hey, sit. Good girl. Sit. Good. Here. Sit. Good. Leave it. Kahlan, take it. Good dog. Leave it. Leave it. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, come here. Here. Sit. Good. Now, take a short grip with your left hand there. Good. Now, tell her to take it.
Take it.
You betcha.
Sit.
Good. Big praise. Praise,
Good
praise,
girl.
praise.
Good girl.
Good
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Good, good, good.
Good girl.
Very good.
Yeah,
right.
that's my girl.
Now, have her give it to you.
Leave it. Good
Good.
girl.
Now,
Good
see if
girl.
you can put it down right in front of her without it bouncing out there. I don't know that you can, but just drop it right in front of her if you can. Tell her, take it.
Take it.
Good.
Sit.
Good. Oh, big praise.
Good
Praise.
girl. Oh,
Now, I'm thinking that that might be a stopping place there where you really accomplish something. So why don't you heel her around some with the dumbbell in her mouth.
heel. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Come on. Watch your step. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
Stop every once in a while to praise her.
Good girl. Good
Beautiful.
girl. Sit. Good girl. Good girl.
Nice.
Heel. Sit. What a good girl. What a good girl. Yeah.
And take it from her.
Get this out of my way. Leave it.
Good job. Praise,
Yeah.
praise, praise for giving it to you. Yeah,
girl.
good.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay. So there you are. There's a demonstration of where we are. I have been using the e-collar some with her. We didn't see that. And then here's a little introduction with you coming along behind, working on things that she should find pretty easy. So after picking it up a couple of times for you, she decided she wasn't going to do it anymore. See if Daddy's going to make her. Well, need a little help with that, but still, point was made, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. She never knows when somebody else is going to step in there and get on that collar for you. It could be the judge.
Yeah.
Well, her collar must be in that tub up above her run, although that's where these were too. I'll take that for you. And so I don't know why it wasn't in there.
Yeah.
It was kind of chewed up a little bit.
Yeah, because when she was a puppy, she found it and played with it.
Did you do that?
That was actually Zed's first one.
Did you do that? Did you find it and play with it? You did.
I probably have another
Well,
one
that's a
in the
pretty
back of my chair here.
That's a pretty naughty dog. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, there you are.
Yeah.
More to come.
Yeah, I just had a real go around with Zed because I thought he was sick, and you know, 4 times this summer he's had episodes where he's vomited his supper, and then the next day he was fine, and then he was fine for 4 weeks, and then it happened again. So
Yeah.
so I took him to the vet. They x-rayed him, and they couldn't really see anything. Maybe some dirt or something, and maybe something was blocking the liver. So we got kind of concerned, and so we did an ultrasound. They found nothing. So it's just an irritated stomach, and he's, you know, I've really reduced his weight. He's down from he was up above 90. Now he's down around 83, and he's been eating feces, you know, with a reduced diet, and so that's part of it.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do that if they tank up on water after they eat.
Yeah.
Well,
But that was a relief, because I was really concerned, you know, with a flat coat, you're really concerned about cancer, and But that was a big relief when they told me they didn't find anything.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take her back in.
Okay.
And we'll continue to do this, and like I say, she's going to be here until she gets it done, and we'll help you with the bill on that.
Okay.
Won't hit you too hard.
Yeah. It's good to see you, kid. Seems
I
like
like your hat with the flat coat on it. That's pretty good.
yeah.
I like that. It's nice. Okie dokie, Bob. We'll
Okay.
see you next time then, okay?
Okay.
You want to check back in, maybe, let's see, now I'm going to take a day or two off. You can check with me on Wednesday, and we'll see about making another appointment for you.
Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, call me on Wednesday, because I'll be on the phones Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Well, Kahlan, we'll say goodbye to her.
Goodbye, kid.
So
It's just summer camp. It's just
you're not as stern as that guy is.
it's just summer camp. You're not going to be here forever. Go on.
Yeah, come on, let's go. She actually does pretty well here. She's into the routine. Who did you get this dog from?
Donna Keeter up in Yakima, Washington. She has Valley Crest.
What, Donna what?
Keeter, Keeter,
And she's where?
near Yakima, Washington.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So she's a Northwest dog, too. My dog's from Vancouver.
Yeah.
Sophia Fanners. I'll see you next time.
Okay.
You gonna be okay in the gravel with your chair?
Yeah, this is a new chair. It has bigger wheels and it does a lot better.